What's up, basketball coaches? In this video, we are going to go over the 5 things that you need to consider when running your basketball program. Now, as someone that has been in a program, has coached with many different coaches, one of the things that you need to understand is how the program was left off. The first thing that you need to consider is the history. How did the program finish with the previous coach? What team was the team successful or were they struggling? This will kind of decipher how you can approach the new season. If you have to rebuild, then you have to restructure things. If it's pretty successful, you try to build on that culture within using your own things and your own methods. Now, what if the team was successful? Then you ask the players, hey, what made you guys successful? You want to make this as player involved as possible. This matters because it sets the expectations for you. You really want to come into a winning program or a if you're going to have a winning program, you want to come in and get that respect. And you want to put the relationship of the athlete above every other issue because that will, in the end, be how athletes remember you. The second thing is is the program heading in a good direction or a bad direction? The program moving forward or is it falling behind? Are they with the times or are they not? If things are trending down, you're gonna need a full plan to reverse it. If things are trending up, your job is to accelerate the momentum. So you wanna have that in mind when you go into the job interview. Is the coach leaving on good terms or is he leaving on bad terms? That kinda goes into number 1 as well. Number 3. So this is probably one of the coolest things, one of the fun things to do when you become a coach is the new branding and the new identity. So branding matters. You wanna brand yourself, brand your program as a winner and a culture builder. You wanna make sure that people know that they should come there. Now, there's a lot of places where you can't recruit, and I'm okay with that. You wanna make it as enticing without recruiting. You can do that. You just have to be very methodical on how you approach it. There are certain ways to get people to come to your school. You build a culture, you build a trust, and people talk. It might not necessarily be the gym. It could be the gym, it could be the facilities, it could be something totally different. It could be an academic thing. Now, any of those, if you can sell that as an area of growth, you sell the coach's relationship, you sell that to people, even if they're not in your program. People see that, people see the relationships you built with other student athletes, and they might wanna be enticed to come. It's nothing to do with how who who wants to be there. It really is. It's who wants to be there. You put that new brand, that new identity, people will come if you are doing the right thing. Number 4, assessing your talent base. So your talent is you have to know your players. You have to know what they're good at. Are they guard heavy or are we big heavy? You want to assess the system that you should be playing in. So have a good system that involves moving around, involves being a big, whatever that is, you want to assess your talent base. You want to make sure that you come into the program with that in mind. You want to kind of know what you're working with. Number 5, working with other administrators and coaches. So this, I think, is a huge one. You want to make sure that you are working with your admin, your athletic director, because ultimately they are the ones that probably hired you, and you need to be communicating often. This sets the tone for the rest of the program, the teams. It sets the stage for how your program will be run. So if you're off to a good start with the admin team, off to a good start with the coaching group, this is something you guys need to start. Now, you can do this in many different ways. You can involve them in your practices. Hey, come to our one of our practices, see how the guys are working. You need to take that initiative of planning practices, planning the gym time. You need to also work with volleyball coaches if you're using the gym, other basketball coaches, the girls' basketball team, the boys' basketball team, whatever it is. You got to work with the programs that are also using the gym. You also, if you're in a high school, you have to compete with ASB. You have to compete with the PTA. You have to compete with other things that might take up gym time. So it's important that we, as a group, work collectively and have an organized schedule, and we are always communicating with them. And if something comes up, we're able to communicate with them about whatever we need. We don't want to burn bridges. This is how you would get fired if you want to always stay professional. So, running a program is bigger than coaching. It's leadership, communication, a vision, all wrapped into one. If you focus on these 5 things, you'll put yourself in as great a position as you possibly could. If you found this helpful, hit that button, hit the subscribe button, and drop a comment telling me how well you guys have run your program, what you guys have any questions on, whatever. I am here for you, and we will see you guys on the next video.